and yeah, we got the program up right now for y'all. So you can see the way the 8-team bracket is going down. Again, it's going to be single elimination. Most expensive team was that Clockwork team at the end. What a way to close it out. Team Street Fighter 60, Team We Hate You, ApologyMan 65. Yeah, there's definitely some hefty teams here.
Yeah, and I gotta say, Team Resident Evil might have gotten away with murder. S.T.A.R.S Wesker went away for $11. And Team X-Men got Cyclops, and we've seen how busted Cyclops can be so far. Even neutral, it doesn't matter, an assist, anything. But we'll see how it works with Wolverine. I think he might have an optic laser assist or an optic sweep assist.
Okay.
But I'm not entirely certain.
And it looks like ApologyMan coming up first to bat. And he's going to be going up against Team Resident Evil, I believe. This bracket is alluding to how the matches are actually going to go. And Resident Evil, oh yeah, Resident Evil was the one where they said Psylocke was on the team, right?
That's right. It was, yeah, S.T.A.R.S Wesker, Jill Psylocke.
Yeah.
So, and...
I was like, is there like some collaboration that happened? Like, did Psylocke appear in a Resident Evil series that I didn't know about? Was she like in a movie or?
Was she evil in a residential area? I'm not sure exactly what was going on there, or.
Yeah, she terrorized the suburbs in her spare time. Like, I don't understand. Like, but you know, that's cool. Whatever. I'm down to see some Psylocke. That's dope.
Maybe it was, well, I don't know exactly what palette swap Psylocke was on the original character, so I was thinking maybe it was a Resident Evil character.
Maybe.
But I think the only one that I would think of necessarily would be Jill or Wesker for that style. So
yeah, I was gonna say Jill, right? But Jill's on the team, so and who knows?
Someone actually said in the chat that Psylocke is on Felicia. So.
Oh, I got.
So yeah, I think that just makes it even more confusing. So.
Yeah, we're gonna find out though. We'll see if ApologyMan gets caught off guard a little bit. And yeah, the Team We Hate You, ApologyMan, like we said before, it wasn't exactly his main team from his Firebrand days, but he did play Frank West and Super Skrull before he picked up Firebrand, and he still played Super Skrull when he had Firebrand. So these are all characters he knows how to play very well. So I would still call him the favorite. Hopefully the palette swap throws a little bit of a wrench in the plan for him, but I always like seeing, of course, the people spend the most money on the teams get decimated real quick. You know, that's always fun.
Yeah. I want to say I saw a PS4 on the stage, so I'm wondering if that was a red herring or they just had it initially set up and they like maybe had the PC under the table or something, just throw them off. That would have been great.
100%. I hope that's what they did. Ooh. I just always love hearing it. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in the building once again. We're going to get this auction tournament started very, very soon. All our players are set up. I know ApologyMan. Who took Team Resident Evil? We'll get the player names in a second here. Everybody making sure their buttons are correct first, of course. Can't just spend money on the team and then lose to no buttons.
I want to say Team Resident Evil might have been Ronan Healy. Or maybe he got Team Duel Kevin. I'm not entirely certain. But I do know Ronan Healy is also in the bracket. Very strong player from Florida as well. So looks like we're getting a quick button check out of the way.
Making sure everybody is nice and right with it. This is a single elimination bracket, again, if you're just joining us. So there's no second chances. There's no nothing. Make sure you come correct the first time or you're done. Your money is gone. Yeah, nice little prize pool we got for this auction tournament. 316. Shout out Stone Cold. Damn, son, I am excited to call some Marvel 3 action. Thanks once again, everybody at home on Tampa Never Sleeps. Again, this is where all the Marvel 3 stuff is happening this weekend, as it should be. Shout out to Kevin Ha, as you said as well. Kevin Ha in the building. I saw him late yesterday, so I hope we get to see Kevin, whether it's on stream or I get to see him personally. I always enjoy seeing that dude.
Yeah. I believe he's handling his ladies' booth.
Oh, okay. Dope.
Shout out to her work as well. Yes. I believe it's, I want to say MT Sugar on Twitter.
You are correct. 100% correct. Well done. You see our players nice and ready, warmed up. The plink dashes are on point. Actually, honestly, plink dashing to me never gets old.
It never.
It never. Like, I could like fire up a training mode and just sit there and plink dash for like 10 minutes on any given day.
Getting to the point where I'm starting to feel the carpal tunnel because I haven't been doing it and I haven't been warmed up or stretching or anything before and after. So.
No. All right, so we got X-Men and We Hate ApologyMan. Okay, so it's not necessarily the way the teams were listed. We got a little bit different bracket in terms of who's going against who.
So getting a little help right now, trying to identify the color. Yep, there's color 3 for Viper.
Baby. That's a fire Cyclops color too, the black.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Choosing the alpha assist, you can tell by the color on the background of the character card. Don't know exactly what that may be, but it could be the uppercut super, it could be... Oh, it's Gene Splice.
Oh, okay.
Shout outs to Marvel too.
Oh, let's go. Oh, damn. ApologyMan getting dive kick out the sky. That's his good side, right?
Yep,
player one side.
side.
Don't let him get his good side, bro.
Luminous body install.
My man's is already powered up as well. Fast as hell. Cracked out. Oh, nice. Good push block. Get him away.
Diving around at the moment. Gets hit.
See the 2L anti-air? Oh, shout out to Dang as well. Dang is our competitor up against ApologyMan.
Oh, gets the hailstorm. Berserker Barrage, that's going to kill Firebrand. That's going to be massive damage to Frank West, currently sitting at about 30%. Going to be coming in with about 300,000 health.
Yo, you spent 65 on this squad, bro. You better not just be relying on Anchor Super Skrull. Didn't get the punish on Wolverine. Damn.
Super Skrull coming in. Gets
Ooh,
hit
let's
low.
go. Pop this. Yes. Do not let him go off with Super Skrull. You got extensions? Gene Splice?
Oh.
No.
He was ready for it.
Not like this, bro. Damn, the triple stand light. Not like this, man. I used to see this all the time. I don't want to come back to this.
Oh.
No.
Baited out the push block. I don't know if that was intentional, but ended up Storm getting punished with an air throw. Gonna be going down quick. Let's see what Cyclops can do on the anchor end.
Oh, good block. Oh, launch that ass. Okay. Optic blast. There you go. Oh. In response?
That's not
no.
Oh, he dropped the level 3 and wasn't ready for it. Didn't get the punish.
Come on, dog. Can't resign yourself to that fate until it's all over for real. Yes, zone this man. Shoot him. Yes.
Good block. Oh, that's going to be super.
Yeah. Dang, coming out here with the X-Men. My man, ApologyMan was like, what the hell do I do against Optic Blast?
That's the power you're going to see out of some of these palette swap characters. They are, to say the least, probably a little overtuned.
That's the perfect way to put it.
Cyclops actually being one of the strongest point characters that's come out of it from what I've heard.
Okay.
I don't necessarily follow it too much, but we are going to see Wolverine going down here, probably a level 5 Frank set up. Actually starting level 3. It's going to be able to go into Luminous Body here if he lives, and then raw tag back into Frank West.
Oh, no. Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah, ended up just taking the kill. Yeah, definitely could have got a higher level Frank, but it's all right. Ooh. Okay, doesn't actually set up the unblockable. Great blocks from Dang.
Yeah, using the push block there to stay in the air. Didn't have to deal with the high-low until after the assist was gone.
Shaking his head, though. Doesn't like where he's at. Oh, no. Classic ApologyMan stuff. And that's the thing, right? He didn't play Frank on this team, but as long as he has Skrull, he has the unblockable set up, so.
100%.
Sorry, fam. Get toasted. Damn, the orange.
Oh, that whiffed.
Oh. Man, she doesn't like that shit. No pult, please. Oh, no.
Hit by the orange juice. Needs to find a way to get out, go into Lightning Storm. Oh, manages to raw tag into a zombie. Perfect timing.
Indeed. Damn, the Firebrand assist. The missile. Wow, this man's using air to air.
Oh, that's two characters. Can he get the X Factor hit?
Pop that.
Oh, he didn't.
Unfortunate. You had the X Factor at a specific time?
I don't know if it launches him up at the last hit, like supers like Chaotic Flame with Dormammu do or not, but I think he might have been able to get an Optic Blast afterwards, possibly to keep them in there.
I see. Luminous Body. Oh, there's the level up. So now we got level 4 Frank. We got chainsaws and all the like. Damn, what is this? What is he using this photography stuff as, bro?
Oh, sorry, he has a jump Optic Blast. Wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, I was wondering if he had it because we saw in the first game him just stay grounded. Man, ApologyMan, though. He hasn't pressed anything but the camera. He's trying to get his Tempest Raw Bong. Oh, there we go.
Using double jump to stall. Going to be dealing with the chip damage from the paddle saws. This is not going to be a good look.
Oh, my. The paddle saws, bro. Such a menace.
Managed to get the side switch, too, to even keep Storm in the corner. Still not level 5 yet. Need 100 hits, or rather 100 experience points in order to get to level 5. So still a little short there. Incoming Cyclone. I think he might have actually been able to double jump there to evade the the unblockable setup there.
Yeah, for real. So that was a good stuff. And you know, one thing that I was caught off guard by with ApologyMan was just like his kind of lack of usage for Frank West. Like, he kind of just like ended up doing like a lot of paddle saw, or a lot of like photography rather than paddle saws, but interesting. All right, everybody. My man, ApologyMan, back to the work. You know how it is, back to the grind. And right now, Dang is doing a good job kind of keeping him at bay, trying to play around this assist. He's doing a good job respecting the shopping cart. But I just want to see ApologyMan get hit, to be quite honest with you. I'm not trying to do any analysis or anything like that. He's on his bad side. This is the time to attack.
Right, and the Loomis body has ran out, so Wolverine's going to have a little easier time. And it's just to hit him with a Tornado Claw. Won't be able to confirm off that, unfortunately. Oh, goes into Berserker Charge at the wrong time, but manages to recover. Whirlwind managed to cover, keep the Frank West out from the shopping cart assist.
Yeah, at least ApologyMan. Oh, no.
Dang, overcommitting a little too much there. Managed to get hit by an air throw. We're going to see an unblockable setup.
You're such a scumbag, son.
There's a little gimmick to that. Obviously, what you not want to do is tech forward there. I believe you can neutral tech, and then I think you might want to raw tech. I can't exactly remember how to get out of it.
And that's the thing, right? That's why ApologyMan has such an advantage with the unblockable setups right now. It's just because it's been so long since people have had to really deal with him as a full force in the game. So a lot of people aren't going to be remembering how to get out of specific setups. Oh, no, he didn't get the OTG. Yo, my man Cyclops can deal with zombies all day, bro. Get that shit out of here.
Gonna be dealing with the zombie pressure at the moment right now. Normal jumps over the zombie, tries to get in, but Frank West still.
Yeah, I didn't believe that had a punish opportunity on the zombie. Thought he would get hit like that. Oh, this dude ApologyMan is spamming zombies, bro.
Yeah, that hammer throw is super positive on block and gets plenty of advantage.
Oh, get smoked, dumbass. Stop spamming.
Oh,
no,
he could have just seen super.
You're right. He could have. The Storm OTG would have been so sick. Killed Skrull for sure.
Save the X Factor as well. Manages to get the throw on Firebrand, though. This could be.
Oh, he needed that. He was able to use that last bit of X Factor and all that meter to kill Firebrand. Would have been worth it. Oh, he summons the homie.
Oh,
Gang warfare.
Oh, Team Super, though, is going to hit. Oh, managed to block. I apologize. Oh, the little helper actually managed to hit Wolverine.
Dog, there's only 5 seconds left. I didn't realize that.
Oh, he got it with the super. Gonna be able to go into Hailstorm here.
Yes, and that should give him the victory on the time over. Firebrand getting smoked. Super Skrull coming in. No health.
Dang, on match point over ApologyMan right now. ApologyMan being
that's it? It's 2 out of 3?
It's 2 out of 3. The second most paid team was just eliminated.
Oh, get smoked, ApologyMan. You put your money where your mouth is, but it didn't matter. We hate ApologyMan indeed. $65 for a first round exit with his squad.
With his squad. It looked like he might have been a little unfamiliar with Frank West. I know he hasn't played Frank West very much since, I think he made the switch back in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about 8 or 9 years probably since he touched the character.
He looked a little out of shape with the Wolverine for sure. Or I mean the Frank West. Like, it was a lot of raw zombies. He was just trying to kind of keep them at bay until he got like the photography right, and then he was like, I can just spam paddle saws.
Right.
But before that, he definitely looked like he was struggling.
All right, up next we're gonna have Team Clockwork versus Team Street Fighter. I think this is the highest paid, or the most money versus the least money.
Oh.
Actually, no, Resident Evil was $11. This was 20.
Team Street Fighter.
Oh, sorry. This is 60.
This is a high. Okay, so this is a high level match right here, high money match. So one of these teams, either the $85 team or the $60 team, represented by that Beat Boy and Soul Food, gonna go out in round 1 once again. So this is another big chunk squad that's going to be having an early exit.
Basically $145 money match.
Yeah, facts. Damn, shout out to ApologyMan though, putting 65 in the pot. Much appreciated, family.
Appreciate the donation. Seemed he was feeling rather philanthropic there, but to say the least. He's been eliminated. Dang moves on to the semifinals. We got that Beat Boy versus Soul Food. Ronan Healy versus BMan. BMan being one of our more prominent Parsec players. Ronan Healy also being a player that has performed well on Parsec and offline. And then Romora versus Mr. Pibb at the end. Ronan, I believe, playing Team Resident Evil. BMan was on, I want to say that was Team Duel, Kevin?
Oh, I think
yeah,
you're
because
right.
BMan does play Deadpool.
Yeah.
And then we have Romora and Mr. Pibb on the remaining 2 teams.
Could be some good stuff. What is this shirt? Who is that?
Matt Watson?
That's what I'm saying, Matt Watson. I thought it was like a wrestling shirt at first. I'm a wrestling head, but I don't know who the hell that is, bro. We'll find out one day. We've had some interesting outfits at Combo Breaker, you know. Part of FGC events are a little bit of a fashion show.
100%.
You know? Get into it. So this is Deep Boy and Soul Food. This is Clockwork and Street Fighter. So yeah, the power swaps on this team, right? We got the UMvC3 for Team Clockwork. We got the Evil Ryu and the Rashid on Team Street Fighter, in addition to Chun-Li. And of course, the Clockwork Squad got that Strider Doom base game.
Let's see the perennial duo versus some pretty chaotic characters on the other side.
Look at my man Rashid. It's so fitting that he's on the Beautiful Joe. I don't know why.
Interesting. We're going to see a Gram assist on the Strider side. Plasma beam for Doom.
Oh, the mango joint.
All right, we're seeing just normal drones for Sentinel.
I respect that. No need to fix what's not broken.
Wonderland.
She's going to be on point here. Chun-Li on the anchor, Evil Ryu in the middle.
How you going to deal with this Rashid, fam? Damn, already spamming the 2K, just like Street Fighter.
Little hair dashing right now. Magic Series going, no launch.
Oh, no. Man, maybe looking a little bit lost on the power swap.
Haven't seen a single assist call yet, ironically.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, he's like, this is a Street Fighter character. I got to fight him with honor. 1v1s only. Look at this. No assists. Maybe they had like a gentleman's agreement before this.
Raw tags into Evil Ryu here. Let's see what he's going to be able to get with this.
My man loves the 2 Ls.
Down TAC.
Oh, OTG with the
Oh,
whirlwind.
dropped the level. Oh, that's an install. Sorry.
Oh, you're right. It is an install. Just use it as a reset. Oh. All right.
Oh, that's a lot of damage on UMvC3. Currently dealing with 30% damage right now. Evil Ryu
no.
get out of the combo.
B-Boy looking a little lost on this Doom as well. Man's trying to stomp him out. Evil Ryu just backing up. Damn, that palm on Evil Ryu. I love that move, actually.
That was a trade there. I think Doom actually could have confirmed off of that because he only got hit by a jab.
Wave that shit, bro.
And UMvC3, I gotta say, is almost entirely intact to how he was in UMvC2. So
that's so amazing, honestly, that they were able to pull that off. I see that it's just so funny seeing his model in this game too move so fast after having dealt with regular Sentinel for so long.
100%.
Like I'm like, holy shit.
There's actually a spit infinite that you can do, I believe. That's just you go spit, fly, unfly, spit, fly, unfly.
Oh
spit, fly,
my
unfly.
god, that's so cool.
And there's a fast fly input that's been added to him as well, so that he can recover instantly out of the fly.
That is so awesome, man.
Yeah, shout outs to the coders on this for doing such a good job with recreating these characters in this game.
Yeah, like it's not just the fact that they look great, right? Like I think a lot of the characters like Rashid and Evil Ryu look great, but the fact that they play so true to themselves, like the UMvC3 Sentinel or like the Rashid you're seeing here now, is just like again, they're really beautiful, wonderful creatures making this happen.
All right, we're gonna see a down TAC here. Manages to get the butter gun into the foot dive, but we see a level 3 here.
They don't have that much distance. Damn, you see him faked it out. You see he low crushed the 2K with the hop forward. That was high level, bro.
Managed to get the air-to-air confirm off of the butter gun, but unfortunately dropped it after that. Evil Ryu getting some damage in right now.
So all right, going for the reset once again. Soul Food. Close it out, bro. Can't just be a reset fiend. Oh, but again. Man doesn't know when to press after the Tatsu.
My buddies and I had a joke originally when Vanilla Marvel 3 came out that Chun-Li assist was unblockable because everyone seemed to get hit by it in the early days. So it's getting a little reminiscent of that.
Bro, I remember specifically, like there was a beta tournament, or not a beta tournament, but a tournament before the game came out with Marn and Justin. And Justin, I think it was Justin, he was either Justin or Marn, just Chun-Li assisted someone to death, like the whole tournament. Like they just played legs, and it was just lightning legs, and everybody got hit by it. It was so funny, bro.
Almost in.
Spin.
Haven't seen much out of this UMvC3 Sent yet, but you can already tell how fast it is compared to the Marvel 3.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, rocket punch! Sit your ass down. B-boy keeping himself alive. Yeah, it is 2 out of 3. We thought it was 3 out of 5. But it is indeed 2 out of 3 single limb. As merciless as you could possibly get for a Marvel 3 tournament. Oh no, his stand light just went right over Rashid. Heartbreaking.
All right, managed to get the hit on Rashid now. Rashid's currently sitting at about 40% life. Gets hit by, actually Rashid gets out of the combo, hits Dr. Doom. Has a much more fluent combo, misses the OTG.
Yeah, my man B-Boy, he's trying to go for like Magic Series, but unfortunately with Doom, you can't do that in the air. Like, it's just you get butter gun and then your combo drops. Can go with the forward heavy, but you know, you gotta know the specific combo. Oh, knocks him out of the super. Let's see, can we just do team super? Oh, okay.
Oh, goes into DP super. This is going to be punishable if he survives the chip. He does survive the chip here. Going to be able to get him out if he decides to go into Sentinel. Could have easily just done Legion into Hyper Sentinel Force to get him out.
True. Oh my goodness, got flipped on the incoming. And I did say do Team Super, but truth be told, I have no idea if the Team Super with an OTG, just to make it clear.
Right.
So nobody be like, bro, it wouldn't have worked. You're right.
Hyper Sentinel Force coming out right now. Could go into spit and chip out the Evil Ryu. Elects not to. Going to be DHing from the Super Hado.
Installed up. Oh, no. Oh, the big whirlwind. He flew over it, but it doesn't matter. It gets caught on the other side.
Oh, did he get the super this time? Oh, he goes into the install again. It's Morbin time. He's going to Hyper Sentinel Force coming out right now, trying to deal with him. X Factor misses the launch, though. Hits him with the jab. Rashid goes down. Evil Ryu comes in with the lick of health. And manages to dash under the spit, gets the hit on Sentinel, and that's going to do it. Team Street Fighter takes it over Team Clockwork, the most expensive team now out of the tournament.
Damn, Team Clockwork down and out. So a $60 team already out of the tournament, an $85 team already out of the tournament. So yeah, incredible stuff. You know, this is what I live for when it comes to the auctions. I want to see the big boys go home early, see the people that really try to get the most bang for their buck go home with some money, you know. That's what's cool about the auction tournaments too, is like if you play multiple characters, it really helps because you can get like certain characters for cheap that you otherwise wouldn't, right? Like when you're known as a certain player of a certain team or character, that people will just run it up on you in the auction tournaments. They see you bidding on that, they'll be like, well, this person obviously really wants that, so they just jack up the price. So people that have like these secondary pocket characters and like bid a little bit less on them, I always like seeing that go far.
Up next, we have Ronan, Healy, and B-Man. Ronan Healy playing Team Resident Evil, B-Man on Team Dual Kevin.
Team Dual Kevin, yeah. That was the squad that we actually don't know who the characters are, right? We were talking
right.
too much.
I believe we know that there's Deadpool on it, but we're not entirely sure if there's a Rashid on it or if it's just
yeah,
Dante
and
Hawkeye.
we still need to see if Psylocke is on this Resident Evil team or if we had like some type of fever dream or not. Yeah, so it's going to be Ronan versus B-Man against all single limb. We are through one half of the bracket. Damn, that's real easy to identify. My man B-Man has a hat with his tag on it. Good looking out.
That's I say some of the new players that have been coming out of Parsec lately have had their branding on point. Shoutouts to B-Man and La Pirate. Definitely have apparel for themselves that features their own tag. So.
Very smart. And then, yeah, you can see how it's all broken down here. We got a total pot of 316. Steve Austin has blessed this bracket. The 8-team squad. You can see the way it all broke down to. That $60 team Street Fighter already out of the tournament. That $65. Oh, no. Street Fighter moved on. Excuse me. The team Clockwork, that $85 team already out. The We Hate You ApologyMan $65 team already out. So we still got what? We got X-Men, Avengers, a bunch of superheroes. So that Marvel is living right now. Multiverse of Madness still in it. And it's got Romora at the helm. That's pretty good. Marvel is definitely living right now.
For sure. And I think we got 2 of the 3 cheapest teams right now, Team Duel Kevin and Team Resident Evil up to bat. We got quite a marvelous matchup to say the least in the final round with Multiverse of Madness versus Defenders Assemble.
You're right. So, you know, can you tell me about S.T.A.R.S Wesker? Do you know about S.T.A.R.S Wesker at all?
He's nuts. That's really all I can say.
Okay,
He's got
that's
some
what I'm talking about.
crescent kick looking stuff. I really don't know how to describe it. I think he has a super that is a drone strike.
Okay.
So we may see missiles raining from the heavens. I think I might have only seen preliminary builds of him. I haven't seen very much palette swap lately, so apologize for that.
Nah, that's all good. I mean, how were you supposed to know, right? Like, you know, I'm sure you would have had your research ready if you were prepared, but this was all kept under the hat in regards to the palette swaps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it just because Wesker is one of my favorite characters in the base game, actually.
Oh
Like,
yeah, he's so fun.
yeah, I love the way like his incarnation in this game is so damn cool. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the S.T.A.R.S variation. Also, a straight up team duel, Kevin. It is Deadpool, Dante, Hawkeye. No funny business there.
Only thing we're missing here is it's not necessarily the right color of Hawkeye. I believe Kevin uses it's either color 4 or color 5, whichever one's red.
All right, it was Psylocke. We were not having a fever dream. I thought we were. S.T.A.R.S, baby. Oh yeah, that makes sense. They just put it on the ult because he actually has the S.T.A.R.S uniform.
Right.
Perfect. Wonderland.
Gonna have Jill on point. I think that might have been the arrow kick assist and Samurai Edge low shot for Wesker. I don't know how that changes for S.T.A.R.S Wesker.
I'm gonna have to find Tubo and ask what the Psylocke Resident Evil thing's about. Or if you know in the chat, let me know on Twitter, please.
BMan actually is a Deadpool player and a Dante player as well. I don't know how much he's played Hawkeye, but he's going to be quite comfortable having one of the best horizontal assists in the game at his disposal with the shell.
Yeah, I was going to say, he definitely looks like a Dante or a Deadpool player. Man, just shooting, keeping it nice and zone-like. And yeah, as you mentioned, that Hawkeye assist is going to be great for this type of strategy. However, Jill finally gets in, gets the TAC off as well. Ooh, back-to-back.
Double TAC. I think he wanted to get Psylocke in there and go to Wesker, but unfortunately put Jill back in since he called the Psylocke assist recently. She wasn't available. Good air throw there. Going to be able to super here. Not very much damage, but that's all right. Deadpool sitting currently within chip range.
You will not survive.
Goes into team super there. Gets hit by cut in time. That's an invincible super after the flash.
There we go. First time bailing him out there. Deadpool. Oh!
Throw a knife.
Oh, that's what it was. I was like, yo.
Got him with the jab. No confirmed. Psylocke is whipping there. Going to be going into reverb shock into super.
This man is definitely a Dante player as well. The push block into the stinger punish, that's classic stuff right there.
Gimlet takes out Wesker. Going to be left with a Psylocke right now. Let's see how much Ronan Healy has played this character.
I look good. And BMan, he looks like he got a little bit of a Hawkeye too. Enough to get the job done on an X Factor combo.
I don't think he got what he wanted, but doesn't matter. Ronan's having a good time, as I hope everyone else is.
Exactly right. Like, this is an auction tournament. This is all just for fun and games.
Super jumping up, trying to find a way into Deadpool. Not using the jam session assist. There's the jam session assist. Managed to do that. Happy birthday. Psylocke's going to be taking a lot of damage while Jill goes down here. Team Super just keep it simple.
I can't believe he actually recovered in time to still come off the jam session. So goated. Psylocke getting smoked by it again. Damn.
Almost died just from the jam session.
Good ball so far. X Factor. Oh, all right. Reach the leg out. Damn,
There's
the
the
drones.
Throwing the knives.
Level 3.
Pass
Oh, no. Not enough distance here. And yeah, we know BMan, he's got Deadpool stuff. This man Ronan is cracking up though. The knives are too sick, bro. I know, I was like, he just want to keep tossing knives. No, the team super? You had to do him like that, B-Man?
Trying to find a way to bust out. Unfortunately, can't find it. That's
the
with
drones. Ronan definitely having a good time. Oh man, that was good stuff for sure. I like him just showing off the power swap, you know? I mean, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna lose, but like, I'm just gonna throw knives, do as many moves as possible to show him off, you know?
Yeah, you actually got to see a pretty decent amount of S.T.A.R.S Wesker's moveset there, so that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, didn't get to see much else of him at that point. Didn't see much of Psylocke either outside of the side blade just continuing to whiff. But hey, great effort from Ronan Healy there. Only spent $11 to get into the bracket, so I think he had the least risk. And,
it makes sense that he was just so like jolly afterwards, right? He was like, whatever, bro, 11 bucks. That can't even buy me a meal out here in the suburbs, son.
Hey, it's $1 short of being able to get a burrito bowl out in the lobby. That was actually delicious, by the way. So,
oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
okay, nice.
It was very much worth it. Probably the healthiest meal I'll eat all weekend.
So that's also a good point. Yeah, if you're, thinking about coming to Combo Breaker in the future, couldn't make it this time around, not only, we raved about the venue in the hotel, but also there is a ton of food options here in the venue itself as well as around the area. Cool stuff, too. It's just the explanation I got out over here. The mother base has told me Tubo just wanted Psylocke in the Resident Evil team. All right, fair enough. He makes the rules.
He probably just thought it was funny.
I would do something like that. If I just make the rules, I would just throw some random shit in there like that. So I respect it.
Same as like, it fit 2 out of the 3 requirements.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not like he just made like one Resident Evil character. I respect it, man. Hopefully we get Psylocke making a Resident Evil cameo sometime in the future. Hopefully.
For sure.
This man got the Mario Kart since '92 on.
Currently trying to get the PlayStation controller plugged into the computer at the moment.
Yes. With PC tournaments comes PC issues. Hopefully we get it held down or get it solved very quickly. Damn, this man's got some beautiful eyes, bro.
Shout out to Romora. One of the world warriors, to say the least, has always managed a way to fly around. You'll always see him at some of the most unexpected tournaments. It doesn't matter how big or small, he's there for Marvel, and he's there to play.
Hell yeah. I always get jealous of people with green eyes, because like one of my parents had green eyes, so I was like, I had a chance. I had a chance, but no.
I had a chance as well, actually.
Yeah, we're just stuck with our brown eyes.
The entire family is brown eyes except my dad. So.
Oh, okay. There you go. Brown eyes all day. It's okay. I've been able to find beauty in brown eyes.
Yeah. We provide the warmth in the gaze.
Yeah, exactly. Them blue joints, the blue it'd be cold.
Piercing.
So yeah, we're gonna get this is the last first round matchup as well, as you mentioned. Gonna be Romora on one of the squads against who's it? Mr. Phil?
Mr. Pibb, I think.
Oh, Mr. Pibb, that's what it was. Yes. Mr. Pibb. Let me see. Romora, which squad did Romora get?
He got the Multiverse of Madness, so he's going to be
right.
dealing with Doctor Strange, Dormammu, Shuma-Gorath.
And then Mr. Pibb got Avengers Assemble. And we'll see. You would have theorized that maybe the Thor is the King Thor palette swap. Maybe not, though.
Yeah, it sounded like he just said Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, though, so it could just be...
so this would be the only match, I think, with no palette swaps.
No, Team Duel Kevin also didn't have palette swaps.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Oh, I mean, like, between both teams.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Between both teams? Yeah. Okay.
Actually, no, yeah, both teams, yeah, no one has palette swaps. So.
So we're going to see some traditional Marvel here.
Doctor Strange does have a palette swap character on his character in the mods, but I don't exactly remember what the name is.
Okay.
I just remember it feels reminiscent of the Watchmen. So.
Oh snap! And it's a different Doctor Strange.
It's not Doctor Strange. I don't remember what the name is.
Is it like a character from the Watchmen, or he just looked like that?
It just kind of looks like.
Okay, I got you.
The guy from the Watchmen.
Man, locked and loaded, of course, you know how button checks be. Shout out to all the lovely sponsors, of course, you see on the screen right now as well. Making Combo Breaker happen. All kinds of people being a part of it. Bandai Namco, Kwamba, Gaming Generation. Always big shout-outs, Gaming Generations, by the way. These fellas make a lot of the tournaments you see happen, providing all the setups and all the physical equipment and the actual setting up part of it as well. We wouldn't be a damn community without Gaming Generation, so big ups to them.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where the finest heroes
That's
assemble.
out of the way. Looks like Dormammu's going to be the point character here. There's not really much of a point character that you can have for Multiverse of Madness. Ironically, I played all 3 of these characters at different points in my Marvel career, so yeah, it's
And we were talking earlier about how like this game is just so great because of like we were talking about the mods, right, and how like they've been great with the palette swap characters and just how good they look, how true they are in their form, and that really carries over from the base game, right? Like Dormammu, Dr. Strange, Shuma. I think these are three of the coolest characters that ever exist in any fighting game. Like I love the way Dormammu plays, yo, with the spells, and it's just like seriously one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, and even aesthetically, Dormammu is my favorite voice actor in this whole game.
So good. Ridiculously good. The pillars, yes. Put the spear flame
spell.
out. Oh, Captain.
Oh, he canceled it immediately, so the stalking flare actually didn't appear. If you buffer the DHC on the first available frame, the stalking flare actually doesn't appear.
Oops, oh, we got a Dark Hole assist though, and of course Romora ready with the Shuma stuff.
Unfortunately, had to dash forward. You have to be able to get the charge in order to get the crouching heavy into Mystic Stare, so he wasn't able to get it there.
Oh yeah, you were telling me you play Shuma for like 4 or 5 years. You know what he needs to do to make sure the combos connect. Woo!
Oh, gotta go heavy S.T.A.R.S, dropping too much HSD. Iron Adventure gets him out. Mardi Gras saves the day. Chaotic Flame to punish the Unibeam here. Gonna be X-Factoring, go into Chaotic Flame.
See him open his chest just for the Chaotic Flame to destroy the Unibeam. Oh no. Romora's like, damn son, I got a good team.
What's funny is that the last auction tournament that was won by Angelic, which featured a Dormammu Shuma shell on it. I was the one that drove up the price at the time, so I take pride in that.
Well done. Most def.
But we might have 2 consecutive years potentially if Dormammu Shuma's taking it.
Oh man, that is definitely a powerful shell. You see Romora already wasting Captain America. Oh, never mind. Commentator's curse. There we go.
Got him with the tri-dash into the low. Wasn't ready to block his legs. 2 red, 1 blue. Getting a hit on Thor. Thor's going to be taking massive damage here, even though he has the most health in the game.
Oh, the fly up and try to fake him out. DHC should be for the kill.
He's setting up the Eye of Agamotto here, probably tagging back. Nope, we're going to be just doing more Mystic Ray teleports. Iron Avenger to get out of the way again. Spell. We're going to see an X-Factor pop, teleport into Impact Palm Loops, and
that's all she wrote?
Yeah.
Nope. Bruh, every time I say it. Romora out here trying to make me not look good. I respect it. 2-0. Mr. Pip goes down. I appreciate him having faith in the Avengers, but that era's over, baby. It's Doctor Strange's era of the MCU now, so get the old school out.
Yeah, it's time for Phase 4. So.
So, ooh, okay. So thanks again, everybody that has been joining us so far here on Tampa Never Sleeps. We are through with the first round of the auction tournament, right? We saw some heavy hitters fall. Team ApologyMan already done. Team Clockwork already done. That's with $85 and $65 respectively. So big ups to those players that are already putting the big dogs out, and they're going to be getting more money on the way. But for us, we're going to take a quick ad break here, pay our bills, be back with some more Marvel action. Don't go anywhere.
knows.
Oh, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Combo Breaker. I could barely hear the guy counting down. I was like, is he counting down? I'm not exactly sure. But he did. It's all good, my man. We are back with the Combo Breaker Marvel Auction Tournament. It was fun. I was actually, me and him, I was admiring that the hitbox joint. I forgot who's it by, like Impress or whatever. But I think Knowledge has one of those too, like those little, like the glass, like dirty tin type hitbox. Super fire. I can't believe that Combo Breaker got a custom one. I should have known because we know how Rick does when it comes to the stylings. So big ups to them, of course.
And right now we're going to be resuming our auction tournament. Currently about to start the semifinals between Dang and Soul Food. Sorry.
No, it's all good. I'm tripping out on this red She-Hulk right now. I forgot that this was another Power Squad. What is she holding?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll find out, I'm sure, one day.
Almost kind of looks like Soul Bad Guy's sword?
Yeah, right, doesn't it? It definitely looks like something. I was thinking of like Kotal Khan, you know, like the big sword joint, like the Aztec joint.
Ah, yeah.
There we go. So this is going to be Dang versus Soul Food, as you said, in our semifinals. Dang putting down ApologyMan on Team We Hate You, ApologyMan. Soul
This is
Food.
X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Oh my god. Taking it back to the original versus games.
Got Wolverine, Cyclops. Unfortunately, we don't have Shadow Lady on here, but we got Ryu and Chun-Li on the other side. So gonna have a lot of top tiers on one side if you're going back to the arcade, the archaic arcade days. But Rashid is here to represent on the other side. Two very strong Power Squad characters.
And X-Men vs. Street Fighter, it was the first versus, right? Like, because MVC1 was after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anything was before X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
Coda was the only game, I believe, that was before
There
that.
you go. Yeah, Children of the Atom. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So yeah, that's super sick, man. So we got Dang right now. Ooh, into the charge, but the switch T, you mashing too much, fam.
Oh, and Dang actually isn't using the Gene Splice assist this time. He does have an Optic Blast assist that will give him some horizontal coverage at full screen. Ryu coming in right now. Gets double dive kick. Nice confirm. That Optic Blast holds really well.
Yeah, nice little hit stun on that bad boy.
It's only 3 hits, so it's not going to be very much damage scaling. Evil Ryu actually looks like flipped out of there and got a full unscaled Fatal Claw.
Yeah. Oh no, she tried to end the air with that 5 feet. Take that shit back to Street Fighter. It don't work there anymore either. Oh no! Are we good? Dang. Taking the first game, but not looking pleased with himself. That's a fighting game classic.
Been there, done that. Double hit, counter hit. Happy birthday.
Yeah, goes with the Team Super this time. Still off the assist. Rashid gonna have to guess for the game here. Oh, a little bit of a micro step out.
Actually might have been a whiff button that actually pushed him forward and just enough out of the corner.
You're probably right.
Gosho's not going to do too much damage. Chun-Li actually gets hit, wasn't ready for it, gets thrown. And it's going to be X-Factor into Chun-Li, just take her out immediately. Going to be going into the Fatal Claw here. Oh,
whoopsie. Yeah, I was thinking that he wanted maybe like another smackdown into the Team Super, but either way. Chun-Li out here doing work. The legs, oh, not enough to kill off Wolverine, but in the end.
Both players looking a little more polished than their initial rounds. It looked like they might have, you know, gone over to a side setup and just labbed a couple things real quick just to make sure they had a quick bread and butter.
Oh, man. If he would have X-Factor confirmed that Eagle Spike, I would have lost it. Very nice. Dang, taking it 2-0, putting himself in grand finals. Looking very, very strong on the Team X-Men.
These matches are getting quicker and quicker as the matches go on, so. Whew. Dang, just ran amok with the Wolverine there, got the happy birthday in the second game, and then Cyclops was able to close it out as a relief pitcher.
Exactly, perfect way put, right? And it looked like the Optic Blast assist definitely much more in tune with his style of play and what he wants to do, so good stuff. Picking that one up to put himself in grand finals. Of course, next up, we are going to have BManTheBigHero, say the full name, up against Romora.
B-Man rocking Team Duel, Kevin and Romora on Multiverse of Madness. I gotta say, Romora's characters are gonna have a pretty good matchup. Dormammu does very well against both Deadpool and Dante. Actually, it could be a little more even with Deadpool, but Dante has a difficult time with Dormammu, but Hawkeye can easily just keep Dormammu, Shuma, and Strange in check, so I think that's gonna be the biggest threat on B-Man's team. BMan only spending $20 on the team. It's the second cheapest team that's currently still in the bracket. Romora being on the $35 team, which is a bit more middle of the road. I think it was the fourth most expensive. Gotta see what happens. It's only 2 out of 3 though, so anything can happen. Dormammu can easily blow up a character and just quickly end a game. Strange can do the same. Shuma, well, you know, he's trying his best, but he's there.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that's a good point you bring up, the fact that, like, the Chaotic Flame and the super from Doctor Strange, like, those are just 2 supers that can at any moment, right? You have an assist call, and they're just dead, right? You can X-Factor it into killing both characters, and it's just a real ugly situation real fast. And then the 2 out of 3, like, those cost you even more so. But yeah, I love that Dang, you know, I mean, second cheapest team overall, and he's in Grand Final, so he's at least making his money back. And, you know, at the very least, I think 30% of 316 is a little bit more than 15. My math is pretty bad, so he should come out on top.
It's about 94 or 80.
There you go. Damn, you're pretty on point, huh?
I got my degree in counting, so
there you go.
That's what I use it for.
Got you. Yeah, I'm only good at D&D math. You know what I'm saying? Like plus minuses, we're good with that. We get into percentages, I'm not so good.
Got a good shot there of our players right now. BMan rocking his BMan apparel as well as that Kingdom Hearts shirt.
Wants to let you know, I am BMan.
Hopefully he can keep this set simple and clean. See what Romora has to say about it.
Are you a Kingdom Hearts fan?
No.
Don't worry, me neither.
Just throw the reference though.
I do recognize that. That's a Kingdom Hearts 1 shirt, right? That's a cover of Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yes, I think so.
So I recognize. I hope all my Kingdom Hearts fans get what they are hoping for with the new game. I know I've talked to some people about 3, and they do not talk too highly. So.
Yeah, shout out to Wave Chan. She's a big Kingdom Hearts fan. Was a little disappointed after the 14-year wait, I believe it was.
God damn, son. You raised a whole teenager in that time.
14 years, just be like, it's okay.
Years, bro. Holy smokes. So yeah, again, this is our other semifinals match. Winner of this goes up against Dang in grand finals. Okay, so you better pick a Shuma that matches, but he's not going to.
Stick with the color 1 default. Gonna have once again Dormammu Dark Hole assist, Strange Bolt assist, Mystic Ray on Shuma.
Oh, I guess it kind of works. Dormammu's wearing green.
Oh, that's one of the biggest sins you can commit as a Dormammu player is trying to do a spell in the air while you're not in flight. You actually can't do anything until you touch the ground, including blocking. That's fact.
That is definitely a gigantic taboo. I remember that. Oh no, Romora just trying to get antsy on the wake up and just getting clipped.
Oh, tried to go for a reset. Getting a little cheeky out here. He's aware that Romora just wants to be pressing buttons, and Dormammu gets called. Both characters are going to go down here. These are the biggest threats. And I have all sorts of trauma of trying to make a Shuma comeback versus Dual Kevin's team, and I do not want to relive any of it, but I think I'm going to have to in here in a second.
So we're seeing it. Oh, Dormammu, of course, can't juggle him to the ground solo at that point.
Happy Trigger's going to... Oh, did the wrong super, unfortunately. Hyper Mystic Ray is actually only invincible before the flash. You need to do Hyper Mystic Smash, which is invincible after the flash.
Oh, and he's getting shot because of it. That's going to be him losing his entire Shuma-Gorath. The X-Factor well used there. Dormammu going to come in. Ooh, Gimlet just for some added extra salt.
Right, he still does have X-Factor here, and as F-Champ once said, Dormammu, well, as F-Champ would say, Dormammu against a team without X-Factor is like Christmas, but we didn't get to see it there. He just got air thrown, and that was it.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, not going to be able to make anything happen. That was a sick little incoming setup he did too, like the fake Hawkeye shot into the slide cross under. BMan definitely got some grime. Both of these players are very well versed, I think, in their teams.
Had the 2 blue 1 red there, managed to get some damage on Dante. Oh, the
run, that hit behind like that?
I think Deadpool might have been reaching and actually got hit from behind because he extended his hurt box. 1 red built up. Let's see if he tries to get Eruption set up. Oh, but Dante gets the air throw. We're going to see an X-Factor here. No, we're not. It's hit by the Mystic Ray. BMan not ready for the defensive pressure from the assist.
And BMan right there. Wake it up. Maybe trying for a throw attempt. I don't know. We saw an H come out. Maybe trying for a back throw mash.
Goes for the Eruption. Wasn't ready for the overhead. Just going to be team supering this. Oh, sorry. We're going to the Dark Dimension here. MTV Cribs.
Ooh. The snow globe, as Tasty Steve would say. old school.
Player 1 wins.
Romora ties it up 1-1.
Live and let die. Fight!
Yeah, I'm glad this one went to 1-1. Definitely looks like our most competitive match so far.
Oh, didn't get the launch there. I don't think he believed in it. He didn't seem to go for it. A lot of teleporting going around right now. Actually managed to get away unscathed after doing that charge at super jump height, which is very surprising. But Dormammu's going to end up eating a hit regardless.
What we're going to do with this hit, obviously not enough to kill Dormammu, who uses a snap instead once that Doctor Strange here. Ooh!
Hit him with the Xbox Live.
Yeah. Just as he landed.
Setting up the eye, brings out the squid, gets a double hit on the bolts, but wasn't able to punish.
Can we convert? Shuma-Gorath, yeah, a little bit of a wonky hurt box. Ooh, the alpha counter, the cross counter, excuse me, I forgot what's even called in this game, into the X Factor double kill. B-Man in prime spot to go to grand finals.
Oh, hit him with the light on the low, but Deadpool actually managed to get out.
Oh,
Goes in to
what the
disappear
hell?
into the Chaotic Flame. Gonna be able to get a pillar out. He's gonna be able to check him out. Oh, he actually did the wrong stalking flare. He's gonna be able to go into Kiss of Fire here and get out. Actually, no, Gimlet's gonna go through.
Oh, and ends up getting eaten by the Spear Flame. Hawkeye, living on a prayer, gets the pillar in time.
Oh, he's not putting up the stalking flare. He did it late. He might be able to teleport behind him. He refuses to do so. He ends up eating it.
And Christmas was here. It arrived a little late. Came on game 3. Santa made it stop after all. And Dormammu on X Factor against a team with no X Factor, bringing it back.
Romora staying alive with that Dormammu comeback, and we get to hear the best win quote in the game. A new grip. Well, wait, I lost it. It's been a few years, but a new will grips the earth, the sky, the ether, my will.
Damn, Dormammu is such a sick character, bro. Romora staying alive. He's going to be having to go up against Dang on the Team X-Men. This is a fitting grand finals, honestly. We got Multiverse of Madness versus Team X-Men. I was about to say a spoiler, but good thing I stopped myself. Shout outs to the grand finals. We're getting into it very, very soon. You've seen Multiverse of Madness, right?
I haven't, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So.
I was like, it sounded like you knew the spoiler I was alluding to.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware of it. I just
gotcha,
unfortunately haven't seen it yet. So.
Okay. So Dang versus Romora, we get in the business. Romora looking a little scary, looking a little in that last match, but the Dormammu was able to clutch it out for him. Dang, I mean, he has that attitude that gets you far, I think, where he's winning, but he's not happy about the way he's winning. So if that's the case, if he's continuing to clean up a little bit, Romora definitely got his hands full here in grand finals.
Yeah, he's definitely living up to his name there. After everyone, he's just going, dang.
Yeah, like legit.
Dropping combos, but he's staying in there. The fundamentals are carrying him at the moment. Let's see if he can manage to just contain Dormammu, Strange, and Shuma. I think will be the best goal with that Wolverine. I'm assuming probably using Optic Glass Assist once again, because that's going to have great coverage on such tall characters. And be able to frame trap and punish with assist with the Storm Super.
Yeah, we saw him even like be able to call the Optic Blast from like point blank range, and his point character get push blocked, the Optic Blast hit, and him still be able to dash up in time and convert, right? So definitely Optic Blast is looking good for the squad.
Yeah, it looks like it holds pretty well too for only being 3 hits, so it's also obviously not going to have very much damage scaling off the start, so it's definitely going to get some very high damage out of it. Most of those confirms. Kong, I think, is heckling Romora at the moment.
He's like, bro, stop showing off, stop experimenting with the palette swap characters, let's get in there.
That is actually the Ryu, that is not Ken. So,
oh, you're right.
In that button check. It's
it's the Ken color on Ryu.
Right.
That's default in the game, right?
Yeah, it's normally in the game by itself. It was supposed to be an homage, but you know, everybody wanted Ken in there still.
Yeah. We're going off, you know how it is. The hand warmers, the button checks. Once again, you are watching Combo Breaker 2022. It's amazing to honestly be able to say that. Because, I mean, when we was going through it, it really felt like these days was never coming again. So the fact that we're here is a beautiful thing to celebrate. Thank you all for joining us in this celebration. That's all this weekend really is at the end of the day.
For sure. And even though, you know, we were kind of stuck in a stranglehold by the pandemic and everything, we came out with all sorts of new toys to just bring back. Even Marvel 3 saw not only a revitalization, but also mods and a PC build that's been keeping the online scene alive, if not creating one where it didn't necessarily exist.
Yeah, as you mentioned, right, some of these guys are kind of new to the scene, coming up through the Parsec era of Marvel 3. It's great. And just in general, it's amazing to see how many people actually adopted fighting games as one of their primary hobbies through the pandemic. We got so many people here at Combo Breaker, nearly 3,000 attendees. Over 3,000 people if you count all the staff and everything else. So big ups, boy. We got Romora striking first blood here.
That's not going to be able to kill, unfortunately. He's going to keep Dormammu on point, elects not to DHC into Doctor Strange, try to get as much advantage as possible. Teleports out.
Oh, no
empty liberation.
Necessary, bro. Straight raw.
He said peekaboo. Oh, and it's just to get a free raw tag in, not punished. Dormammu can get a little sluggish at times at that mid-range for confirms.
Hey, your triangle jump's got to be real on point.
That lock so ugly, but it's there. Got hit by the teleport mix-up. Mystic Ray is a monster to deal with when Dormammu's in front of it.
Romora to finish off the Cyclops, now just down to the Storm. Yeah, he's gonna bring in the Shuma to do the dirty work.
Oh my gosh, that's even my Shuma color. Shout out to Blood Squid, as Pink Lemonade called it. Hailstorm right now to deal with Shuma right now. Just, gonna be able to block after that. Oh, sorry, won't be able to block after that. 69 hits. Gonna be going, trying to catch right now. Bolts of Alt that catches Storm, pushes her to the corner, won't be able to kill, because that's just how Shuma is. Tries to get the pin cushion. Not gonna be able to get it, but we'll get the confirm to seal the deal for the first game.
Was that a push block that ended up working out?
Yeah, I believe that was a push block.
I don't play Shuma, so I don't know what button normally comes out when people try to push block, but that's what it looked like to me. So we got 1-0 here, but dang, I was gonna say X Factor. Yeah, I mean Dormammu was the thing that really destroyed you last game.
Yeah, I would just go into X-Men here. Here comes the Team Super. It's Dwarven time.
X-Men.
Doctor Strange coming in right now. Ends up eating the air throw, punishing the teleport startup.
Get that shit out of here.
Got the side switch too.
That was real clean. To go with the shrink, I thought he was gonna go with like a quick berserker slash, but no. Ooh.
There's recovery on that super.
Put off the Wolverine, Romora looking clean.
Shuma coming in.
Dang, just swinging on the incoming though. It ended up working out, but not for long. Romora once again finding the hit.
It's not going to do very much damage, but the spell of Ashani is going to be able to chip her out. Never mind, the X Factor ran out in the middle of it.
Oh, but again, the Mystic Ray. He got Cyclops in the meantime. Oh my goodness! Which way did it go? The ankles are shattered.
To be able to get these flame loops going on the player 2 side, that is respectable.
Yes, indeed. Built the level 3.
Oh.
Astral projection, baby. Push your consciousness back.
Good thing he did that extension in, early on in the combo. Mystic Sword into level 3 doesn't normally work like that.
Oh my goodness, and then throwing before the Mystic Ray can come out. Can't even convert, but no, the raw tag catches Storm and Romora. 2-0, but Grand Finals is a 3 out of 5, so let me not get ahead of myself.
Yeah, I believe in order to confirm off of that, you need to go standing jab into the crouching medium, but it looks like you might have missed that link. Doesn't matter, managed to get the kill.
Oh, nice. Oh, tapped on the dome for a second there, but couldn't convert fully on Wolverine. Now it's Ding's turn to convert fully.
I think Romora's been playing a little too much Infinite lately with Dormammu. You cannot afford to use or to build charges in the air unless you're in flight.
Again, he's just doing it too.
Has Big Bang set up. He could afford to go to it here, but he doesn't. This time's the Mystic Ray call on the flame carpet.
Yeah, torch right there. Definitely could have got it. Ooh, was expecting Wolverine to come down with a dive kick. Strange here.
That's going to hit.
Oh, snap. Berserker Barrage smoked, and he was mashing the Berserker Barrage. So he came out with Swiss cheese after he got hit out of it. How sad.
Unfortunately, it looked like he got buffered. But Storm is going to get this hit on Shuma as he raw tagged in Hailstorm. No THC into Cyclops here. We're going to keep that Optical Blast assist on the back. Raw tags into Cyclops after all.
Yeah, but this Ash block's expecting the wake up.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Won't be able to punish though. Shuma-Gorath doesn't have any good full screen quick.
That was a sick air throw. Man, Romora reeled back. Oh,
Another air
again! I think he has an OTG, but I don't know what it is.
I think it's optic sweep, but we haven't seen him do it yet. I don't know if he knows the input for it necessarily. Gets the teleport confirmed. Cyclops was a little high, though. It looked like you might have had to do the palm fly, unfly extension, but unfortunately wasn't ready for it. That's going to be punishable.
Oh, not too familiar with the Cyclops. Oh, no. And that's one more super. No more bar to Romora's name, though.
Dr. Strange still has plenty of X Factor. Tries to go for the Iron God mix-up. Doesn't have the meter to get off to confirm off the throw, but he manages to get into her face and hits her out of the Hailstorm setup.
Oh, he didn't build the one bar he needed, though, for the OTG super. Use
Got an
X Factor,
X-Factor.
please. Okay. Still living here. That's going to do some decent chip on Dr. Strange. Back to back with it.
He's going to be able to fly here.
Oh, the air throw. Has the OTG in time and the kill with the launch of the in. Team X-Men and Dang staying alive.
Dang on the board, getting his 1 point so far. Romora's still on tournament point at the moment. Oh, got the heavy work. Oh, Dr. Strange fell out, but that's all right. So it has the hit on Dormammu at the moment. Electing not the X Factor this time. Trying to conserve it.
Indeed. Has a good start here. Doesn't have either of his assists back, though. Just got Storm. Now we got Cyclops. Ooh, got snapped in the face, though.
Goes for the stalking flare here. Oh, once again, DHC too early. Like I said, you have to let it rock just a little bit before you go into spell. Gets the happy birthday. Gonna see X-Men.
Ooh, all three this time, too. In true form right there.
Justin, where you at?
We need this. We need this variation of the Justin. Oh, yeah, you can see that beautiful hit stun on the Optic Blast assist. Easy conversion every time.
Not going to be able to get the second bar. Unfortunately, the Whirlwind's going to knock him out. Shuma will have time to do some level 3 X Factor shenanigans. It's going to be a corner carry.
Not like this.
Won't be able to kill, though. It's going to round out the X Factor. Oh, and went over the Cyclops.
And yeah, just not watching his feet from that far away, but Romora not converting for anything big.
Oh, too fast.
It's going to be a kill here. X Factor almost done. But still, it might have a chance to do a little bit of damage on Storm.
If Storm can get out, she has plenty of bar to just chip him out and stall this game out. But Shuma's got, he's in the corner and he's got the damage. Missed it right. Oh, goes into the level 3, misses it, but he's going to go for the unblockable.
He got it.
Unskilled damage. Only time you can mash that is on the ground, surprisingly. If you do the hit in the air, it's actually unskilled, but you can't mash it.
Come in, dive kick, bro. Oh, no, doesn't end up doing it. Ends up getting clipped. Romora kind of faked the cross under. It went back to the same side.
Gotta go down. Oh, missed time to S. Got hit by the Mystics there. It's gonna detonate. Gotta be ready for it.
Yep, and he does block it out here. The chip is something you gotta be worried about now. Oh, but instead, the Mystic Ray, the Mystic S.T.A.R.S coming through. 3-1 for Romora. Taking the auction tournament on that $35 Multiverse of Madness. Going home with the lion's share of that 316 prize pot.
Almost got 10-to-1 odds on those winnings.
Damn, that's a perfect point, yeah.
Great investment by Romora. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Dang for getting second place. I think he only spent, what was it, $15? So
yeah.
He got 6 times his winnings back. So very respectable. Definitely held it in there. Almost took it to the game 5 and almost closed it out. But unfortunately, Shuma is, with X Factor, he's actually pretty scary.
Oh, 1000%, right? We saw it in full force there again. And Romora, I think one of the favorites when we saw sit down. He got a good team as well, so definitely making the most out of the auction tournament right there. That's exactly what you want to see. And like as you mentioned, Dang, the $15 team going far, making sure he comes out on top as well. That is efficient auction play right there. It's not spending a ton of money and getting the W at the end. So well done to our 2 grand finalists.
For sure.
Yeah, so it's been a good time here at Combo Breaker 2022. Of course, you guys know what it is here on Tampa Never Sleeps. We're going to be having the Marvel action all day, every day. Friday through Sunday, probably. I don't know. Maybe Sunday. I don't know the full schedule. But if anything, Marvel 3 is going down. It's going to be right here on Tampa Never Sleeps. Best believe. We got auction tournaments coming up. If that's your thing as well, I think there's going to be auction tournaments throughout the day, culminating in that big Guilty Gear Strive auction tournament tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Or not Pacific. That's just where I'm from. 9 p.m. What is it? Central? This is Central time zone.
Central, yes.
Yeah. So 9 p.m. Central time zone. It'll definitely be a good stuff. And then Marvel pools are starting next on Tampa Never Sleeps as well. So if you're looking for that action, this is the place to be.
Yeah, if you want to see me waxed, I might get put on stream, so I'm a little scared playing.
Oh,
on
you're playing
Hitbox.
right now too?
Yeah, I'm playing on Hitbox though. So,
Damn,
won't be good.
commentary into the tournament action is rough, bro.
That is definitely a professional ass thing to do.
Ready to die in a fire, but I'm gonna do it swinging. So.
Yeah, most definitely. So, big ups to Romora, Dang, everybody that was participating. Beneath, who was I'm trying to see the names. Oh no, this is already a different bracket. So everybody, B-Man, B-Boop, whatever the name was with that. Everybody that has participated, everybody that has come through and watched the Tampa Never Sleeps again. Don't go anywhere for Marvel 3. It was good commentating with you as well, my man. It was our
Likewise.
first time. Hopefully not our last. You got anything to say before we get out of here?
No, just be sure to follow Tampa Never Sleeps on Twitch. Subscribe to them. They absolutely deserve everything that they've been putting their efforts into. Also, check out the other Marvel pillars of the community that have been holding things up. Tyson Coatings and Tabs on the modding side. Kevin Haw as well on the streaming side. And yeah, just hope to see you all around at Combo Breaker. Stay tuned for the tournaments. I'm ready to see some lightning action right now.
So yeah, glad you gave those people their flowers while they can still smell them. Let's keep doing that as a community. We'll see y'all soon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some Marvel Pulse action. See you then.